Honorable Minister for Industry, Balwant Singh Bhai, my very, very dear friend, Mr. Rathod, who has helped me in several of my projects at most critical junctures and is now serving the state of Gujarat once again in a very important capacity. Mr. Rajat Saini, the Managing Director of National Industrial Corridor Development. Mr. Darshan Shah, he's not here, Darshan my name. Dr. Praveer Sinha, Managing Director, Tata Power Company Limited. Shri Supreet Singh Gulati, CEO of the Dholera Special Investment Region Development Authority. All the distinguished guests from India, from across the world. I see a lot of young friends here. Particularly delighted to see the youngsters taking interest in infrastructure and industrial parks development. Ladies and gentlemen, at the outset I must compliment the Gujarat government for an outstanding 10th Vibrant Gujarat Summit. It truly is very gratifying to see the response that we have received from across the world. It's very, very satisfying to see the tremendous energy and enthusiasm within the state to invite and facilitate investments coming to the state. And of course, over the last 20 years, ever since the then Chief Minister Narendra Modi ji laid the foundation of Gujarat's infrastructure and industrial development, this is today's defining example of where we see India in the Amrit Kal, the next 24-25 years. Prime Minister Modi had, as Chief Minister, come in very adverse circumstances. I don't know if you recall in the film, the earthquake that was shown, the earthquake that happened in Kutch. Soon after which, Prime Minister was appointed the Chief Minister of Gujarat. He came in very adverse circumstances, but all through his life, adversity has only helped the Prime Minister accept challenges and convert crisis into opportunities. The Gujarat story is a story of, at one point of time, being known for the Surat plague or being known for a state with low ambition on industry, high ambition largely around agriculture. And the infrastructure was almost fledgling. When the earthquake happened, we didn't even have the disaster recovery mechanisms or equipment in the state. But the Chief Minister, who, as many of you may know, but certainly Balwant Bhai knows and Rathod knows, and I think to some extent, Praveer, you must have interacted quite a lot with him. He's a man who's always, and I say this because I see a lot of young boys and girls here, who's always, throughout his life, been a student. For him, learning and unlearning, both are a journey. He's perpetually in listening mode. He's perpetually absorbing knowledge. He's perpetually thinking of out-of-the-box solutions to the day-to-day problems that confront any policymaker, any administrator, or for that matter, any common man. And his own life's experiences have also helped him very significantly in coming up with truly innovative solutions to the problems of the common man and solutions which can take the country to the next level. Because some of you may be wondering, what am I saying and how does this resonate with the Dholera story? I'm particularly referring to this background in the context of Dholera. Dholera is a region, originally was an area nobody could have imagined can be an industrial hub, can be an investment region. Prime Minister Modi saw the opportunity, the hidden opportunity in the large tracts of land that Dholera has to offer. And therefore, painstakingly, he started looking at the area very carefully, at the possibilities that the area offers. Needless to say, the distance from Ahmedabad to Dholera is quite manageable, probably a couple of hours, or slightly more than a couple of hours today, but expected to come down significantly with the high-speed corridor to 1 hour. So the high-speed expressway that's coming up will reduce the distance to about an hour. There's also the advantage of larger tract of land available for those businesses, those industries which need more land at affordable prices. Because if you try to take the same piece of land in a developed area, let's say like Sanand or Surat or Hazira, the cost would be pretty prohibitive. But here with a little bit of land development, you can still get large tracts of land at very affordable prices. And with the holistic approach, the area development approach that Prime Minister Modi has introduced to India through the PM Gati Shakti planning model, master planning model, Dholera is envisaged to be a self-sufficient special investment region. So be it housing and housing of all categories for the workers or for the managers or senior people, be it recreation and social infrastructure, schools, colleges, hospitals. An airport is planned at Dholera also, which will in a way also become a feeder airport to the highly congested and overused Ahmedabad airport. The idea is to make Dholera truly a vibrant, living city. And for those of you who are looking for newer areas to expand your business or whose companies may be looking for newer opportunities to expand, fortunately it's still at a nascent stage. And you have the beginner's advantage for those of you who come in now as we are parallelly developing the infrastructure. So while your factory is getting set up, while you're making your investment plans, simultaneously with the development of your investments, the government is investing deeply into the infrastructure of that whole region. And I do believe that located barely 100 kilometers southwest of Ahmedabad, this large land parcel can, once the plug-and-play infrastructure is in place, can become one of the most vibrant, one of the most fast-developing and attractive investment locations anywhere in Gujarat, particularly because of its proximity to Gandhinagar and Ahmedabad. Today, this seminar has been organized on the sidelines of Vibrant Gujarat to introduce this Greenfield Smart City, which is also potentially going to have large elements of clean energy. So we are looking at a sustainable ecosystem there, the circular economy, electricity through renewable energy, and as may have already been shown before I came, my apologies, I came in a little late. We have a lot of bilaterals happening parallelly all across the place, so we're just running from one engagement to the other. But it truly has a lot of distinctive features, and I would urge those of you who are coming in from other parts of the world, those of you who are working in Indian companies who are looking to expand, to look at the possibilities that Dholera has to offer. Of course, we are also looking at, as a part of the seminar, the latter part of the afternoon, when we have the two panels, to get your inputs or your suggestions on what could make Dholera an even better place to do business in. We'll be happy to receive any suggestions any of you may have, what we need to do to make this more attractive. If there are any good suggestions on how we can improve the policy framework to attract investments there, what are the particular infrastructures that would help you make your investment decision, we are open to your suggestions. Because the two panels, as I see, one of them are on the semicon sector and the other is Greenfield Smart Cities, Future of Urbanization. Particularly in this second session, I think any ideas on how we can plan the infrastructure smarter and better would be welcome from all of you. I do wish the youngsters would also participate. And for paucity of time, if you don't get enough time to have your say, please do put it in writing and write in to Rajat Sen or to Mr. Supreet. If you are able to write into Supreet, who is the operating head of Dholera, that would also be a great help to us. We would like to evolve Dholera into truly a smart, green and highly urbanized ecosystem which provides high quality living, which provides a very good atmosphere of working, which ensures ease of doing business, and learning from the lessons of Dholera, we will plan to duplicate this across the country in different places. So for us, Dholera is somewhat a template, a model city, and no model can be very good unless it gets inputs from all its stakeholders. So I would truly be grateful to each one of you for your active participation in the two panels. I would also urge each one of you, as did the Prime Minister, that you must visit the Global Trade Show. It will truly give you a lot of energy. It will give you a lot of confidence in what is possible in your country. It will truly showcase to those who have come from other parts of the world the new India that is developing under Prime Minister Modi's guidance. And a tour around maybe the virtual reality area or around the various offerings on high-tech products that you will see at the trade show, I am sure will give you a lot of confidence and a lot of encouragement to think big, aim big, because as the Prime Minister said, he wants you to dream big. He wants you to be very, very high on ambition, because your high ambition encourages the Prime Minister and all of us in his team to do more, to achieve more, and deliver more. Your dreams are our commitment. Thank you.